What's up, Bobcats? I'm Ella Deevers.
You got to show me how this works.
Okay, so it's really simple. You just dribble, go around with one foot, and then to the other side with the other.
All right, can you do that like you're gonna try and get by me?
Yeah, by you, for sure.
Yeah. So you're going, and then everybody just goes this way.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the film.
Yeah. The film doesn't lie. Tape don't lie. Tape don't lie. So when did you start like really practicing that regularly? Is that something you've had in your bag?
I mean, years. I think I started playing club soccer with Ambassadors when I was, I think 9. And then by 10, I was using the scissors in a game. First time ever, I remember it. My dad was so shocked when I did it because I'd been practicing for so long. And then when I finally did it, he was like, wow, it works.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it's just been, like, I don't think it's very cool. I don't think it's anything special, but everyone seems to love it. The team definitely does.
So going back, you mentioned 9 years old?
Yeah.
Is that when you started getting into the game of soccer, or did you start before that?
Oh, I started playing soccer, I think I was like 3. I have an older brother and an older sister, and they both played rec soccer growing up. So then I would like be forced to go to their practices and games, and then I was like, you know what, maybe I should give it a try, and I just never looked back. That was probably at like 3 or 4.
What's your earliest soccer moment that like resonates with you that you think about? If someone were to ask you, like I'm asking you now, is there an early soccer moment that sticks with you?
Oh, I do actually have one. I remember like Parks and Rec, I think I might have been 5 years old, and it was like our first practice in the spring, and it was snowing, and our coaches, who were just like everyone's parents, told us that we had to dribble to a cone, and the girl in front of me picks up the ball and starts dribbling it like a basketball. That's probably my earliest memory, yeah.
And at that point, you've never had a handball in your life?
Never. I couldn't imagine doing that.
So your high school days, Streetsboro High School?
Yep.
So what did you take away the most from your high school soccer experience?
I just learned to love like just the team aspect of the game, and there's just something truly special about high school sports and getting to play like and compete with the girls you grew up with. I just will always cherish those 4 years. I thought it was the best time. And
when you like think about your career as you played soccer in high school, and then you went to Bowling Green and then Ohio, was there a turning point where you like really felt like you were getting good at the sport?
I think probably my junior year. I had kind of a breakout year in high school, and that was also like the start of recruiting for college. So I think it was at that time like I got like All-American, which I didn't think I really was expecting at all. I think that's when I realized like, okay, I can actually go D1, like I can do something with this.
Do you remember the first time you met Coach Rogers?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about it.
Well, I actually played in the spring when I was still at BG. We played Ohio, and luckily BG lost. Now I can say that because I transferred here. Then I came down like literally 2 weeks later to go on a visit because I entered the portal. Yeah. And he was just so funny, and my dad and him got along really well. Just cracking jokes the whole time. So it felt like I was making the right decision.
What do you think you've learned from him the most, whether it's soccer or life?
I think that he's really taught me just to like not really, this might come off bad, but like not really care what other people think. Like he's a really goofy person, and he'll be the first to admit it. And I've just really like coming here, I've been able to come out of my shell and just like kind of just be who I am, and I know that like they'll support me, and like I would also say like I'm a pretty goofy person, and then I feel like it's like really well welcomed here.
At Ohio, you're a wing back, right?
Yeah.
Tell people maybe that don't really know some of the terminology, specifically your position as a wingback, like what would you tell someone that like has no idea what a wingback is, what it is?
So I would say a wingback, we do it all. The only the only position we don't play is goalie, pretty much. Like we are back in the box defending and then making a 100-yard sprint to get up into the attacking box and just covering pretty much the whole side of the field.
What's the hardest part about being a wingback?
The running.
So at what point did you really feel like you were in condition to fully handle that
I'll
load?
let you know when it happens.
Like how many miles do you think you run a match?
In a game, it's usually 7 to 8 miles.
You track that?
Yeah, we have like little monitors.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how do you get better at maintaining that throughout a match, like not getting tired?
I think like the wingback position is a lot about just like your spacing on the field, because we are playing like kind of 3 different positions all at once. So I've kind of, as I've gotten used to the position, I've definitely gotten better at like putting myself in the right places on the field so I don't have to make the 100-yard runs. But sometimes you get caught out of position and then you still have to make them, but then it's just something I have to do.
Yeah. Well, and your teammates are sometimes there for you, right?
Yes, my teammates are the reason I can play. Like,
wow.
That's why I can be in a game.
So outside of soccer, Ella, is there anything that is interesting that you like to do that people should know about? Fun fact, something?
I'm full of fun facts.
Okay, well, we need to hear them.
Okay, all right. My family and I are really big card game players.
Okay.
So we play a lot of cards. All of like my breaks from school, that's what we're doing in our free time. I work at an ice cream shop.
Okay.
Back home. Shout out Strickland's. Just a small town ice cream shop, yeah.
What card games do you play?
We like to play a lot of like euchre, and we have a game called Sevens that we play.
Okay.
And then we've recently become obsessed with Play 9. It's like a golf game.
Okay.
It's fun.
Any other fun facts? It sounded like you had a laundry list.
I have pet chickens.
What?
Yeah.
How many pet chickens? Like
I think 7 right now.
That's
We used to have
pretty
ducks
cool.
too.
Wow. And they've never attended a soccer match before, right?
Unfortunately, I told my parents that they need to get them a jersey and bring them down.
That actually would be pretty legendary.
Yeah, imagine that.
All right, Ella, so you saying Jersey made me think, getting back on track, your team here at Ohio, what have you learned about yourself the most since you've been around this program, this championship program?
Championship program, important distinction. I think I've learned a lot more about myself and my role in a team. I think before I'd been on teams that like the individuals were the reason why we were able to win games. But I think coming here, it's really like we're all individuals in our own sense, and we all like have such a high level of skill, but then as a team we're able to put it all together, and that's when we start to make something special, and I think that's really cool.
I'm gonna make the attempt. It's just gonna be dribbling. You think I'm going this way? Oh, and I went that way.
And you sent me the wrong way.
Ella, thanks for your time. Seriously, appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.